Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing another episode in our legendary Skaven campaign, Mortal Empires for Total War Warhammer 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Now let me pay attention to the time here. I didn't set the alarm proper. Actually, let me go ahead and just set it real quick while we're chilling here. Set an alarm for 8:07 p.m. Okay, then that way we,
Okay, I set an alarm for 8:07 p.m.
Okay. Try to get a game in here before the stream. I still have to do a couple of... answer some emails and stuff like that. Okay, so as we talked about at the very end of the last time, we're going to have to come back and reorganize this army, because that army lines up extremely well against ours, because this army is primarily built to beat... like big infantry lines, right? So like beginner level lizardman stuff where they have a bunch of Saurus warriors, maybe some Croxigors, things like that. But once they start getting this is like their tier 4 or tier 5 cav and these big feral carnosaurs and all this stuff, like especially that much cav, we can't handle that. They have virtually no infantry at all. Like they just have a couple of Saurus spears and that's it. So these catapults are gonna not perform very well at all, because they're best against like huge balled up units, and those are a bunch of like spread out units that are moving pretty quickly. And then these guys are matched up very poorly too. They're going to get obliterated by those large units. So we're going to have to go back home, grab more halberds. Now the thing about halberds, they have a range of 2. It doesn't list that stat here. That basically means against larger units it's better because, you know, your infantry will just blob up around, like a Carnosaur or something, for example. And the back row won't be able to hit anything. It's only the front row. And so you don't have a very good surface area over one large unit. You're just going to have like some of your front row surround them and everyone else is just going to be standing around doing nothing. Well, with the halberds, they have a range of 2. So they can actually, 2 rows can attack them. So you'll have even more than twice as many people hitting. So against large units. So, you know, this may not seem like very much here, like on paper, but because they have that range of 2, they're actually doing pretty much double damage, especially against large units. So whereas when you're facing other infantry lines, that's helpful, but it's not as important because you're going to have a wide surface area anyways. But anyways, that explains why they dropped these stats down quite a bit, is because these basically do double damage against infantry. And they also have piercing. They have 35 pierce, whereas these guys only have 10. And these things are going to be very heavily armored. I mean, you got 115 armor on these Carnosaurs. These have 100. These have 160. They're just... we're just going to get slaughtered. So if they declare war on us, we're just going to have to give them this territory and come back and get it later. So, alright, step 1 is we pop over here. And we kill this. That should be easy. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cancel that. Okay, now these guys took this. It's likely they might make a play up here soon. There's gonna be a rebellion there in like 2 turns. So we're gonna have to dash up here as fast as possible. We should be able to deal with the rebellion. It is a tier 3 town, so there's a risk that we might actually have some tough stuff we have to run into. But it will be 8 on 20 if we get up there fast enough. It should still be 8 on 20.
Move your tails.
We really, really need to get another dude over here. A warlock engineer, because we need that mobility. So important, because we can't afford multiple armies, really. Oh, okay, so they took this already. Tar. Are those guys cool with us or not? Doom.
Your king, slaves.
They're fighting some weird stuff.
Welcome. Behold my greatness. It is beatific, is it not?
Beatific? Ha. Nice. I mean, I would love to, like, kill them. Oh, somebody burned that down there. Hold on. What's going on down here? Huh. Oh, that's Beastman. I think, right? Wait, why does it have this? Is it spreading chaos?
We must spread our own corruption.
Untainted. Chaos is going down. This thing should spread chaos to other factions if it's... I'm trying to think. I remember seeing these pillars, but I don't remember who does this. Huh. I thought it was Beastman, but Beastman stuff spreads chaos. I'm not sure who else burns. Maybe I'm blanking out on a faction here that does that, but... Anyways, that's actually a pretty nice area because it has pastures. But I really, really need a trade partner. I desperately need a trade partner. And these guys are strong-ish, I think. What? Like 36 in strength. They have 4 areas. Either way, I need money. So, if they want to do it, I'll definitely do it. Okay, that's fine. Do that. Maybe in a little bit then. Maybe next turn. Now, if I can get down there before they settle it, is it worth just holding 1 territory? These are the same people. Okay, so they have these 2 and that. They're probably going to come settle this. But it might actually be worth just to hold that and just throw a public order on it. I don't even know if we could hold it, though. Is the issue. But if we could hold it just to get the food, the 6 extra food, that'd be amazing. It might be possible, but it'll be tough. Okay, that place is fine. That's fine. No, I would love to upgrade all that stuff, but I just cannot afford it, as we talked about in the last episode. Especially, I'm going to have to hire some more stuff here in a minute. Okay. That's... I would actually drop down a little bit, too, because I'm in the province now. And I have some public order modifiers. Okay. Okay, should be fine. Okay, we did work in text. Promoted on merit. Good. That should be just in time to hire those new warlock engineers. I just saw someone else, the inept general. I might email him to ask him like how he was able to run Shadow of the Horned Rat. I really want to play that game. Now, I could buy it off of GOG and just see if it worked. I've heard that it doesn't work that well, but he might know some back channel way to do it. And then I could just tell him, I'll give him a shout out and tell people to go check him out or something. If he helps me get that running. Because I don't, you know, I'm always careful and I'm very aware of this as a content creator. Yeah, obviously, war, they're going to take it. I mean, anyone could see that. Whoa, what? What? He says, whoa, bro, whoa. Just leave me alone. Huh. Who is he? He's not... Oh, he's at war with Lybaras. Wait, how's High Queen Khalida right there? I just actually took that territory. Says that's her capital. Maybe it's just got her picture there, but that's my territory right now. They like that we're fighting Lybaras. That's gonna fall off over time, though. Past treaties, great power, military actions. Okay, so they've kind of forgotten the military actions. They still hate us. I mean, they could be some pretty lucrative trading partners. The problem is, like, if I trust them right now, and then, so, like, what happens if I trust them, then I can come over here and complete this province. Then I have all of this completed. I can run up and start a campaign against the greenskins, probably. But the problem is, if I do that, I could also come over here and try to get this for the pastures. They may not like it that much, but I'm not sure if I could hold it public order-wise. I might be able to, though. I mean, being able to get 6 food off of pasture is a really big deal. They also have a pasture over here, which is really important. But I could potentially, I mean, if I go neutral with them, and then I, like, get trade agreements and all that kind of stuff, it's possible that they don't kill me. But like I was starting to say, if I go up here and go on this big campaign with a couple of my big armies to, like, start conquering the north, then they just decide they want to fight me, then they would just have complete backdoor access to me at any time. I feel like it's better just to take care of them right now and just get all this territory for myself. Before I make enemies with the greenskins. Just while I've got one enemy isolated down here. So this is very tempting because they do have an extremely strong army that matches up very well against me right now, and if I say no, they very well could declare war and just start murdering me here, but I mean, maybe I don't have to fight them. If I'm just really good friends with them, if we have good trade agreements and stuff like that, maybe we can work around the aversion. That would be really nice to allow me to come up here and start cleaning this out if they leave me alone. They're pretty trustworthy. I don't think they're really bent on world domination. They might just chill. That would let me advance because I need to get up here and grab this Carrick. Alright, I'm gonna take it. This might be stupid, but I'm going to take it because I'm just not prepared, and it's going to set me back a lot. No, he's trying to go down here and get Lybaras, so that means I'm going to have to get Lybaras first. Because if he takes that, that's going to break up my province, and I don't want that. Okay, Himri and the Dune Kingdoms are fighting now. I don't think he can hit him next turn.
Singe fur too hot.
That lasts for 8 turns, so if I want to buy more artillery recruits. Okay.
We are brave, knight.
Now that's gonna trigger a rebellion over here. Can this squad take Lybaras out?
A magic stick. Quick.
Or Night Runners and Slings. I mean, we should be able to beat this. don't troll me here.
Who
Just
dares challenge me? Release slaves, for batch. Kill slave things, yes, yes. Scurry away.
land superiority.
Mercy.
I've never seen that one. I think they have a lot of new items.
Enslave. Queek master over.
I gotta start thinking ahead. I only have 8 points left. Right, so I have, you know, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, 8 points left. Yes, I did just count that on my hands, just to make sure. It's 7 to 40, but it includes this point right now. Okay, we've got all those. Those are good. I don't really care about the battle stuff as much. I mean, it's whatever. I'd much rather have some more of this stuff. I mean, post-battle loot is really nice. Plus 30% is very good. Corruptive, don't care, don't care, don't care. Charge bonus. They already have a really high charge bonus. I don't think that's going to matter. Doom Claw, Warp Lightning, and Doom Wheels. That seems pretty good. What's Blastmaster? Warp Fire, Globadiers, Bombardiers. Okay, don't care about Infiltrator. Okay, we have 2 more of these. I definitely want these for top end stuff. Well, I don't care about that one actually. I'm just, well, it's leadership for Death Runners, but I don't think it's gonna matter as much. That's actually pretty nice. The physical resist there. That doesn't apply just yet. I mean, the reload time reduction basically equates to extra damage. As long as you don't run out of ammo. So you're going to fire 10% faster. It's going to be 10% more damage. As long as you don't run out of ammo. Might use some Warp Fire. Warp Fire is very good against things that have high physical resist. That's actually kind of a good use for that, is because it's magic damage. So things like the elf skirmishers, like maybe like hex wraiths and things like that, that have really high physical resist, that would be pretty good. And because it's also fire damage, like maybe against the trees, like if I fight wood elves and things like that. So I could definitely see some reasons why you would run like warp fire throwers in certain scenarios. And the poison wind globadiers and death globadiers I am interested in, although I don't have a lot of those yet. I think I might go for engineering skill here. We do have warp smart already, so we can do, let's see, 1 point here. We definitely want that. 1. I can get both of these. 6, 7. Have 1 more point. I guess we could just get that, because why not, for Death Runners? Unless there's another thing that's like 1 point, would be really good. I mean, 30% extra loot is very good, though. Or 30 loot income. That's a lot of extra money. And 15% chance of stealing an item. I need a lot of items, because I'm going to have a lot of lords and heroes and things, so... Maybe I should get Mine All Mine instead of, this. I definitely want that for the catapults and cannons, but, like, this is, like... It's okay, you know. I mean, I could give him magical attacks with this, and that would cut through physical resist. So maybe that's what I'll do. So I have to decide if I want to do Mine All Mine or Blastmaster. I guess well, I kind of want to do Mine All Mine if that's what if that's the road I want to go down. I kind of want to go ahead and do that. Although getting this all the way up is pretty nice too. I think I kind of have to go Mine All Mine. That's so strong. Because I need that money and I need the extra items. Okay, let's go ahead and commit to Mine All Mine. I think, like, these are such boutique units. I'm only going to have one Warp Fire Thrower, probably, like, maybe 1 or 2 Deathglow Bombardiers, 1 or 2 Wind People. I mean, with this, I'm going to have a Doom Wheel and then some combination of maybe like 2 catapults and a Warp Lightning Cannon. So it's going to be similar to what I have here, but this is like longer range and likely to get a lot more kills, especially when we're thinking about catapults. Because those catapults are still going to be good against like really heavily armored late game infantry. They're just not good against things that are spread out. So, but I think money is definitely an issue, and I do want more magical items. So that was kind of tricky there, what to get. Okay, Power Drain, Earthing, Pestilent, Plague. That'd be sweet. Yeah, because there's so many open item slots. I just do not have followers and items for everybody. I only have 2 Lords. I don't even have maxed out Lords yet. Counter Striker. Okay. Alright, so he's trying to ride on Lybaras here. Okay, how...
Skaven warlord.
Okay, I need to make sure I can get over there to kill them. Do I just run at them? I can't imagine they have anything, really.
Do not betray your king.
No. Kalita's there, but I should be able to hit this next turn and be alright. This place is probably gonna... Well, no, I've got one more turn on that rebellion. Did I try to do a trade agreement yet, or was that last turn?
You are in the court of a king. You never...
What do y'all want for that trade agreement? Military access, how about that?
Consent given.
Okay. Wow, they do not care about our treaties. I need some money. Oh, I see. So you can't trade what they already have. Okay. So that kind of hurts trade agreements, but...
Crow, you sick eye.
Y'all need to trade with me. I need some money. And there, you know, we do have iron. We do have other resources we could, in theory, get. It's just, you know. We just haven't really, like, updated any of that stuff or upgraded it because, so we're gonna have to come in here and sort of rejigger our stuff. Because we can't trade it, so there's no point in getting those things. Those trade resources. Please tell me they can't hit that this turn. I hope not. Okay. That's why they probably wanted a non-aggro, is because they want to finish off her first, and then think about me. Okay, Greenskins and Himri are going at it. Oh no, they assaulted my garrison.
Challenge me! Clan war! Guide us, Horned One! My servant fails me!
Never!
So I have like 3 lords.
We are brave, mighty.
Absolutely not!
Now if we land an ambush against her...
Storm vermin, attend me!
Am I gonna get trolled again and lose my rat ogres? See, I really don't want to have to fight that. It's just gonna be an absolute massacre. I'd like to move on to get to a good fight this episode. Yeah, it's virtually no money, so I'm just gonna get food off it instead.
Mighty warlord am I.
Nice. Wait, that doesn't stack, does it?
Victory! Tell the clan!
+2 for missile recruit. Glittering scales. That's actually pretty good. Wait, do I have +60 with vampire counts now? Because I have 2 different lords with that trait. That seems like that would be pretty troll. If you could just keep killing her and get, like, you know, 120 vampire counts. Friendly relations. I mean, I'm not trying to exploit that. I'm just trying to, you know, play out the campaign. Hopefully those don't stack. I mean, not that it's like campaign breaking or anything if they do. It's just a little sketchy. Still working on cunning.
Do not betray your king!
Now they're gonna have this lord here.
My servant fails me! Chieftains to me!
These guys are definitely dinged up a little bit after that, but... I know he's still taking.
Get the things!
.53%. I can go as low as 40. Okay, let's go ahead and get.
No, run!
We should be able to beat him. Let's get him to 6. Still. We don't have any artillery, which kind of sucks, but We do have Warp Fire, we do have the Plague Monks and Rat Ogres. Like, we do have some stuff that's really good against infantry. Huh.
Righteous frenzy. Assassin. Spears.
So basically the Lord is going to be coming in from behind us over here, I think.
Assassin. Apprentice. Fire thrower. Ready, ready. Countess command. Nobody is. Skaven, yes, yes. Council's command. Plague monks. What? Plague monks. Plague priest. Voila! Yes, yes, yes! Our tail's yours! Hasten, hurry! Attack! Now, move! Get to the limb! Stab the scurry! Hornrat's will! Trick! Fine shake! What? Stabber! Tail yours! And skitter! Attack! Shot! Scotty, yes! Onwards!
You know, these guys are just like bunched up and not really like slinging, you know? As much as they could be here. Right, what was that?
Skaven! Yes, yes! Rod, Scurry, yes! Trick, yes! Slingers! Yes, yes! Rod, Scurry, yes! Creep, creep! We obey! Rats! Retreat, retreat! Snap attack! Now, yes! Retreat, retreat! Clan rats! Smell of play! For clan, clan! Shooting! Keep guys! Council's command! Skaven, yes, yes! Forward, backwards! Big priest! Smell of play! Fight, attack! We move, move! Our tail's yours! Warm fire, Rell! Voila! Sleek, shriek! I kill the things! Haunted one, protect! Scouting, yes, yes! Die, die, die! Big priest! Warm fire, Rell! Fight, attack! Attack! Shot! Guide us! Good blood! Let that spear! Die, things! Nobody is! Fight! Fight! Stop her! Go! Right! Sorry, yes! Clan rats! At once, lads! Back underground! Let that spear! Should we run? Please? No, no! Guide us forward! Smell of play! I reach death! Council's command! Rickaback! Now yours! Thy flame! Farmers! Move! Move! It shall be done! Quickly! Quick work! We have musk!
We got him. Yeah, it was warp fires at 206. That was pretty helpful. I mean, maybe I should do the warp fire thing instead of the catapults. I don't know. I feel like against the really heavily armored things, those catapults, though, I don't know, because it does include the death globe people. Which might even be stronger than the catapults.
Yes, yes.
Certain circumstances.
All inferior weak to Mimi. The doom is coming.
Oh yeah. Look at that mount.
A stiff tail. Patch
Yeah, I don't remember what I was like talking earlier. Oh, jeez. I need to make sure I get that. Yeah, I'm always aware as a content creator. I don't want to try to, you know, snipe away views from his channel. He's kind of in the same class of channel that I am. This guy, the inept general, who's doing a campaign Total War right now. He's like 12,000 or something subs. Maybe it's a little bit more than that. I can't remember exactly, but he's in sort of the same class of, like, you know, lower mid-tier sort of YouTuber. Like in the 10 to 50,000 sub range. Sure, let's give him fire resistance, why not? So anyways, that's appropriate. You know, going and asking somebody who's like 300,000 for some kind of advice or help or something doesn't really make sense. Because they have a lot more to lose than you have to gain. Sure, Venice place. Okay, well, actually, he can't do glittering scales. Queek can, 'cause he has that special armor, so we might as well. -5 melee attack for everyone around him, or do I kind of want the...
It speaks is mine.
See his skills. Does he have to stand close to people? He does for ballistics. It does help out artillery. Yeah, and you have to be close for that. Yeah, so he needs to kind of stand back close to artillery, so I won't put it on him. I don't know, Plague Priest might make sense. Once they hop on their Plague thing, which he's going to get next level, he's going to be in the middle of combat probably, so... Sure. There's a couple of caster items that I would really like to get. Like, just anything that gives you more... When's the magic? Yeah, so there's definitely going to be some public order problems here soon. That's fine. Now... I think I'm going to have to dash up here with Queek to deal with that rebellion next turn, because I don't want it to grow too much.
Quick moves. I say, move.
And then we're going to have to come over here and start hiring. Okay, so he should be able to crush that rebellion and run away. Alright. Sure. Alright, we need to put a public order thing on here. Cap that out. We could upgrade this in a couple of turns, but we need to upgrade our main place first, I think. I would love, I would love to get at least one Hell Pit Abomination. They are expensive, but they're very good against large. Like, they'd be great against enemy cav. What's their bonus against large? 17. I guess that's not like insane, but it's pretty good. They don't have a huge charge bonus either. They do have regen though. Pretty low armor. I mean, they're alright. I guess just like maybe one to help out with cav. I mean, it's possible that Storm Vermin with halberds are just better, but I don't know, I definitely want a Doom Wheel. I'd like to upgrade this. Just give +1. +1 for priests. +1 for priests. Okay, so I don't get any super benefit out of that other than I would get sensor bears, which are nice, and I would get extra +4 recruitment rank, and spreading Skaven corruption to adjacent provinces, and extra public order. Which is good. I do need to start upgrading this one so I can get plans within plans eventually. How much gold do we have right now? 17,000. I guess we can go ahead and upgrade this because we're gonna have to do it eventually anyways to get this, so might as well. I might have to wait on this for a little bit. This is the top priority though, and then I'm gonna need a bunch of money to. Oh, I can go ahead and yeah, go ahead and upgrade that for the recruitment costs, and then the recruitment capacity would be really nice. And I need to go back and just rebalance these armies. All right, so that's all good. Do I want to upgrade Doomglade? We'll put a public order there. Next turn. I'll let public order is fine. Rebellion, okay.
Bow before Queek.
Okay, they're tearing up the greenskins, or at least they're taking some of their property.
Soon now. Quick! No, Gracie, never wrong. Battle fight, yes, yes! Scurry away, things. Quick, merciful. Yes, yes. Slaves work, then die. Yes, Mimi stronger.
Well, we're already committed to mine is mine, so we'll go ahead and grab that. Or mine, all mine.
Tell Nordwell of Queek's victory.
Okay, mobility, definitely.
More head skulls. Distance to cover. Scurry now, scurry.
Where those lizardmen go? Okay, they're just going back home, I guess.
My dynasty reigns. Tell me, creature, how will negotiation aid me in restoring my glory? You disobey!
I will come down there and massacre you if you do not start trading with me. Well, that military action with Court of Lybaras is going to wear off eventually. So they're going to go back to hating us at some point. But for now, they're alright with us. We definitely got to keep an eye on them.
Of betrayal strong.
Okay, got that. I'm going to have our little Doom Wheel here in a minute. Next turn, we'll have Doom Wheel options. Okay, we want that going. Still going to be a couple of turns till we get this scavenge pile. We should have updated that a couple of turns ago. Weren't really paying attention to that. We don't need another ward just yet. Okay, so we need to start thinking greenskins then. And we need to probably move over and start pimping out this army too. At least upgrading it a little bit more. And they're finally going to get an engineer. Whatever. We'll take a little attrition, no big deal. I mean, this army is not that bad against greenskins, dwarves. I just slap a Doom Wheel on there and something else. Maybe I need to switch out. Give like 2 of these Plague Claw catapults over to these guys probably. So they have some artillery, and then maybe switch in one of the like laser bolt things. Maybe like a Doom, maybe a Death Runner.
Where shadow, horned rat.
If we want to defend Doomglade, we're gonna have to put some stuff or whatever, upgrade garrisons over there soon. Greenskins do not like us, I don't think. No, they do not. It's getting slightly better, but I would not be surprised if they declare war on us. If they don't declare war on us, we're declaring war on them here soon. I just don't think it's worth... I mean... We'll see. I don't think I need to do that this turn. Upgrade that. I guess I don't necessarily need Death Runners against greenskins. That'd be very nice against Lizardmen though, or if I have to go to war with Tomb Kings. Good against dwarves, but the dwarves are pretty much all eradicated for the most part, probably. Now, if the greenskins start rocking giants and arachnarok spiders and crap, you know. Could be a different kind of thing. Yeah, we already have a lot of reload time for Doom Wheels, Catapults, Warp Lightning things. And that reload time. Off of that. Am I gonna start, ammo reload time for Doom Wheels. This gives weapon strength for Doom Wheels, armor for Catapults, missile damage for Catapults, Warp Lightning, Doom... Okay. Is this... Okay, so that's for Globadiers. That's ammo for Warp Fire Thrower, Globadiers, and stuff like that. But there's no damage upgrades for that. Oh, actually there is right here. Okay. Sadie, I will get you. Armor is relevant if they're taking missile fire. Missile damage is definitely relevant. So is that worth 18 turns to get Doom Wheel, Plague Claw, Missile? I mean, that's a lot of damage on a lot of units I'm going to be using. Or how long does it take to get the Distill Poisons? 23? That's going to do... Those two are going to do absolutely nothing. Virulent Plants is good. That's okay. I'm not going to be running a lot of Plague Monks, probably. I will be using some in my secondary army, but Plague Priest bonus, and that'll let us get over here to Plants That Plans. Tax rate, very nice, lots of money, and casualty replenishment local, that's really good. As for oppressive plans, I can't get that yet, but it's like 20-something turns. What do I need for that? Okay, all the way upgraded there. Plans within plans. It's that one. That would take... Okay, so do I want 41 or do I want power right... I think I want power right now, and this is pretty good power. 5 armor for Storm Vermin, and then Warp Fire Throwers, stuff get armor. And the Globadiers. Okay, we'll go for that.
No fuzz, hate heat. Clan Moors.
Okay. Okay, I need to walk down here.
I say, move, move.
Then hand off 2 catapults to this guy.
No fuzz, weak.
Oh, I can't do it this turn.
All tales are mine. Our clan will rise.
I don't want to dismiss them, obviously, because they're ranked 7. So, they're really high ranking. I need to figure out how I want to rebalance this. I only get 6 ranks on these. Get 4 off of that. Two off of this. I guess that's 6. It's rank 9 on Clan Rats, right? Yeah. If I get Clan Rats, they're rank 9 off the higher. I can also get Deathglow Bombardiers. 87 damage. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. Like, because you gotta remember there's 48 of them in a stack, dealing 87. You've seen how much damage these do, right? There's 4 of these. There are 12 times as many Globadiers. So it's 12 times 87 is whatever, versus 4 times this. Now this does have a bigger splash damage, obviously, but... now I'm gonna go in the red if I totally pimp this army out, but we're gonna need some serious firepower to get in there. It's tempting also to get just a lot of weird, you know, little units here, kind of boutique units. But you gotta have a good core. These are good against just your standard orc boys. They have higher defense, just higher everything. So I guess we can hold on to these. These are pretty bad against lizardmen. And maybe I could get one more halberd. Because I do kind of fear, like, cav. So we're going to switch these out. And we'll probably switch in 2 warp lightning cannons. Because we're going to have some pretty, like, serious anti-infantry with the Globadiers, and just having, like, the Warp Lightning Cannons target big things are nice. And, I mean, they're not, like, complete trash against clumped-up infantry either, you know. They're still okay. They still deal more damage than these do. They just don't have as much of a splash. But they're going to be more accurate. So we definitely want to get rid of these. 100%. I might want one more Rat Ogre. I think Poison Wind Globadiers 2 is the number. That helps kind of chunk out some of the tougher units in there. Okay, so I know we want 1 Doomwheel.
Queek.
I know I want at least 1 of these. And then we can figure out these later. I think trading out 2... What's the ammo on the catapults versus... 28 ammo. Okay, so they're basically the same in ammo. These just have 30 more range. These have the debuff. The whatever debuff. These are more accurate, and they just blast large units pretty heavily, so that'll help us out against giants and carnosaurs. And these can fire into crowds more comfortably against, like, towering monster units, because they can fire over the heads of the rats, whereas, like, I'm a little more scared to fire these into big infantry blobs because they'll friendly fire a lot more. So this should give me a core of 6 infantry units. Now I can summon a bunch of rats to help shore up my infantry line, though. So I think I can get away with 6 here. And the this guy, once he upgrades one more, he'll get his little plague chair or whatever it is, his plague cart thing. I think let's trade that out for
Mighty warrior champion.
1 more storm vermin with halberd. That'll help me feel a little better. I'm tempted to almost do, like, 2 storm vermin with halberd. So I think we're just gonna crush infantry blobs. It's just really the big monsters that are kind of scary. I mean, I could do a 5-line set with Death Runners, because I do want 1 Death Runner in just for the armor shredding. I'm running a lot less Rat Ogres than usual, but I think that kind of makes sense. As the campaign unwinds, they just don't have enough utility. They do have some nice raw power, but they're just so vulnerable. Like, if they get caught up in melee after the charge bonus wears off, they have some serious problems. Okay, I think maybe 1 of these. There's just so many cool units. It's tough to decide how many you want. I mean, I might be running too many artillery, but the artillery is so strong. So give us 20. I could get rid of... I mean, I could just run 3 artillery pieces and then get 1 more death runner for the armor shred. Maybe 3 artillery is the number. So yeah, I don't want to drop any lower than 6 infantry line units. Maybe 3 artillery. This will double as like another piece of pseudo artillery, and then, you know, warp fire and these globadiers will be more artillery type of stuff. And I would eventually like to add on, you know, one of these plague sensor bears, but we're not going to have time to wait on that, or the money to make this building right now. Okay, so that's fine. We'll figure it out next episode. I think I dropped down to 3 artillery, maybe. I don't know. These are so good. Let me see the death runners here really quickly.
Enchiladas too strong?
Are these really that necessary, though? I mean, they are very nice. They would let my units actually deal damage. The ones that don't deal damage, but I don't really need my infantry to do damage, though. That's the thing. These guys are very vulnerable. I do have stalk. They are very cool. But all my stuff already does really heavy armor-piercing damage, right? Like, that's almost 100% armor-piercing. So is this. This already pierces a lot. Now, one use here, that doesn't have much armor piercing. One use, I guess, is I could carve them up with that, apply the debuff, back up, and then hit them with the warp fire thrower to deal a ton of bonus damage, because they're going to have less armor. I mean, that's a thing. That's mostly armor piercing. Okay, it'd be pretty micro-intensive, but I could do that with the Death Runners. Just run around and apply that debuff to people. And then I would only have a 5-stack front line, but I can summon a lot of clan rats with just to hold the line with the Plague Monks and the Menace from Below. And then this guy's going to be really tanky. You know, he can soak a lot of hits. This guy, I think, once I upgrade him a little bit more, he can take some hits. He's going to have a bit more armor. So yeah, maybe a 5-line is fine, and then, I mean, I could just get rid of the Rat Ogre. I like having one Rat Ogre, though, just as something to charge and hit him in the back. Get that fear going. Okay, we'll do this and 1 Death Runner, and then we'll switch out 2 of these for 2 of the warp cannons. I think that'll be good. That'll be a nice, diverse, fun army. And then eventually, maybe we could trade out like 1 of these for the Plague Monk Sensor Bearers for the debuff. Okay. And then we'll have to figure out what we want to do with this guy. We can't totally pimp him out yet. Now, is this Queek's army, or is this the local area? Gets all of that bonus. Okay, that's Ward's army. So it's not the area. Okay. So this guy's not going to get the level 9 clan rats. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we're going to wait on that for a little bit. We want to upgrade this. I said I think not, but maybe I just go ahead and do it. They probably won't declare war with me for a little bit. I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Might as well. Okay, so that's all good. And then we don't want to upgrade that yet to tier 5. That'd be nice. Oh, I could go ahead and let me see. Oh, I do get 1 more assassin. I don't really need an assassin yet until I get a third army, though. I could use them for public order, but it's too much gold right now. 335 per turn is too much. Okay, I can get one more Warlock Engineer. Ambush success chance is pretty dang good. Extra 2 melee attack and leadership is good. This guy's ambush. He's gonna have plus 30. Which of these do I want? Incoming growth, hero action, ambush. Hero action cost, that's actually really nice. Or 20% replenishment is so hard to give that up. That's so strong. Is there replenishment down here? I don't think so. I have to get that up there. I mean, I'm probably going to have to go to 20% replenishment. That's just massive. Replenishment's so important. Okay, so that means I'm only going to have 30% additional ambush. That's not 100%. 2 melee attack is nice, but I don't think that's going to make or break a fight, probably. So, that ambush is a big deal, though. 10% ambush is quite a lot, so I think I might just go ahead and grab that. And it gives him poison attacks, too, which is really nice utility. Okay.
Sorcerer, inventor, yes, yes.
Okay. Be able to move him over there with them.
Wear no furs.
Okay, so this should be pretty top tier army, pretty close to what I would want in-game army. I might substitute out the Rat Ogre for a Hell Pit Abomination and maybe make a couple of other tweak adjustments, add in one Plague Sensor Bear or something, but overall it's really good. There's a huge burden of micro as you start getting more of these fancy units in there. As I explained before, Skaven's probably one of the most micro-intensive factions if you really want to optimize what you're doing with them. They have so many tools at their disposal. Okay, did I ask yet this turn about trade agreements? I don't remember if I did or not. Let's ask one more time. It doesn't hurt to ask twice if you accidentally forget, like they don't hold it against you.
For I still stop this.
Wow, Emery is getting pretty strong. Did they get the... Oh, they took that Black Temple. Is that what that is? Black Pyramid of Gasha, they got it. Okay. I don't know what that gives them, but it's like, it's really strong. I think. It's one of their main objectives to win the campaign in the normal deal. I do kind of wish in the Mortal Empires that like you were against the clock or something. I think I've mentioned this before, but I really wish you could actually lose without people killing all of your cities, because that's just not going to happen a lot of the time. Like, I wish you were on the clock. That's one thing that I liked about Mortal Empire, or like the normal Warhammer 2, is like, you have to close out the game before the enemy does. Like, you can actually lose. Rite of Awakening. There's one of those where they get like a free insane 20 stack army. It costs like 13,000 gold, but it's ridiculous. It's like easily the best. I'm pretty sure it's the best thing in the game. In terms of the best right in the game. It's like a ridiculous army. Okay. Okay, whatever. Did I get the artillery thing yet? I know it's still kind of up in the air. Okay, we'll figure it out next turn though, but we're getting close. Got a couple turns on our old Doom Wheel here. I I really am like looking forward to trying that out again. That's a really fun, like interesting unit. So I tried it out once, like I said, in the normal campaign. I wasn't super impressed, but I think they've tweaked it a little bit, and I'm just gonna try out some different tactics this time. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.